One of the remarkable things about the work the disciples got to do after Jesus had ascended into heaven is that they got to tell people about God's love for them in a way no one had ever heard about it before. That Jesus had died and risen. This was new. It was actually a new thing. And so when they communicated that God had shown his love to people by Jesus dying and rising again, this was something that people had never heard. It was something that showed them God's love in a way no one had ever been aware of before. One of the great stories where that version of God's love makes a huge difference in someone's life comes in the book of Acts chapter 16, as Paul and Silas, two of those early missionaries, are in a city called Philippi. And they are doing their ministry, they're preaching, they're trying to do things that help people understand God's love, and they end up getting mixed up with and frankly kind of crossing a couple of people who don't like the way that their ministry is impacting their lives, and those people stir up a whole crowd against Paul and Silas, and that stirring up of the crowd leads to the introduction of this jailer, this important, beloved character that we're going to see experience the love of God in a new way here.
The crowd joined in the attack against Paul and Silas, and the magistrates ordered them to be stripped and beaten with rods. After they had been severely flogged, they were thrown into prison, and the jailer was commanded to guard them carefully. When he received these orders, he put them in the inner cell and fastened their feet in the stocks. About midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God, and the other prisoners were listening to them.